Welcome student to the video classes of DAV Public Schools CCL Giridi on writing skill. I am Shabana Rabbani, teaching subject English in Standard 12. Well children, your writing skill deals with a variety of things like notice, advertisement, poster, letter, both formal and informal, job application, invitation, letter of complaint, etc. etc. But today, I am dealing on the topic notice, that is notice writing. Now, what is a notice? Children, it is a formal means of communication, one-to-one, one-to-many, one-to-many for a period of time. That is, when we communicate from one person to the other. Then in a group, addressing in a group. And at times it is for certain period when a lecture is held. So that, etc. So that is the point we say that it is for a period of time. Now, it can be written or printed news announcements or information. It may contain news or information about something that has happened or is likely to happen. It can be about a meeting, an event that is going to take place, an excursion which is about to held, a historical trip that one has to go, a picnic that one wants to attend, something that has been lost and found, maybe the change of name and address, information about uniform in the school and timing and venue. That is essential. Right? Now, you see, as it is a formal means of communication, definitely it should have a purpose. So what is its purpose? Its purpose is to make the people aware about some piece of information, that is to announce or display it. Displaying is known as display information. It may be to a specific group. It can be pinned up on specific display boards in schools, any public places, in newspapers as per the need. That is, if the information is related to school, then the notice will be pinned up in the school notice board, and likewise the others. Now, what are the important contents of a notice? We'll go step by step, children. Huh? Now, it must have the name of the organization issuing the notice. Right? The second is that it should have a title, notice, that too in capital letters. It should carry a catchy heading to introduce the subject. Then it should also have the date of the notice. The date of the notice has to be before the title notice. Then comes the body part of the notice. And finally, the writer's signature, then name in capital letter, and then the designation of that person. All right. Suppose the writer is the head girl, so she will write her name. She will sign her name there. Then write her name in capital letters in the second line, and in the third line she will write her post or designation, head girl or head boy, whatever. Is it clear? Now take a look at the format. You see ABC company, that is on the top, comes the name of the issuing authority or the agency. Thereby next comes the date. Okay, the date has to be of that particular day whenever you are writing the notice. Then comes the word notice in the center, which is to be written in capital letter. All right. Then it has to be in bold letter, we can say. Then it comes the body, no, then comes the subject or the suitable heading. Okay, and it should be very catchy. Next is the body of the letter. You see here in that glance, all right, format glance, the first is reason for writing the notice, relevant event and occasion information, then information about date, time, venue. All right, so these all comprise together to make it the content of the notice, that is the body of that notice. Okay, and it has to be informative and concise in content. It has to be smalls. Okay, then you see towards the left hand side, you have to do the signature. Next line to that is your name in capital letter. Next to that line is again your designation. That is the issuer's designation, whosoever is the issuer. Okay? Here children, there are now some points to remember. Now while writing the notice, just keep in mind the 5 W's to write in the body of the notice. I have taken it exclusively to make you aware about the body part of a notice. All right, what the content has to be and what are the points to remember when you write the body of the notice. It's what is going to happen, that is about any event that is taking place, where it will take place, that is the venue, whether it is the auditorium, any theater, etc. When it will take place, that is the date and time. For example, like today, 6th April 6, and day Monday. Time 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, who all can benefit from the information? Means this information is being sent to whom? So that they can be benefited. So who all can benefit from the information? Like if it is a notice for the students for writing a speech competition, so it will be sent, this notice has to be to inform the students who are willing to participate. All right, and the next is whom to contact. Now whom to contact means, if you have any doubt, if the person are having any queries, anything that they want to know, right, whom should they contact. So you have to write that for any query, contact the undersigned or contact the CCA coordinator, etc. Okay. Yes, children, going ahead. Also remember that a notice is always written in passive voice. Then it is always presented within a box. The word limit to write a notice is 40 to 50 only. The words which is in the body part is only to be counted. Next, the information that you are giving must be very clear. It should not cause any misunderstanding or confusion. It should be very catchy and appealing so as to attract the attention of the people at once. Now, bold letters, catchy slogans, striking words or phrases, it will be used as per the question need. And this is also very important when you will go for poster writing. No personal pronouns are to be used, children. Make it very clear in your mind. No personal pronouns are to be used. And it has to be precise, that is short, and grammatically accurate or correct sentence, and avoid spelling mistakes as well. Okay? Yes, here comes the marking scheme. Now the name of the organization, the word notice, and the heading and the date carries 1 marks altogether. The name of the organization, the word notice, and the heading and the date carries 1 marks. The name and designation carries half marks. Placing the notice within a box carries half marks. And the content and language, that is the body part, that carries 2 marks. Now, points to be noted. Be careful. Exceeding word limit by 2 to 3 words, your 5 marks will be deducted. Your half marks will be deducted. And if you exceed more than 4 words, 4 or more than 4 words, 1 marks will be deducted. So be careful, there is now negative marking. So always be conscious about the word limit, that is 40 to 50 words. Okay? Now, here comes the sample question, which you have been asked to copy it in your notebook as well. The question is, you are the cultural committee secretary of your school. Your school is organizing an inter-house English debate competition. Write a notice to be put on school's notice board inviting the names of participants for the same. Okay? Yeah, one more point I missed out, children. That date also is to be written on the left hand side and the notice is to be written in the middle of the box. Okay? Just take care of. Yes, now I hope that you all have understood the notice writing very well. And now it's time for giving you an assignment. So you have to do this in your notebook. Okay? The question is, you are in charge of your school's photography club. In not more than 50 words, write a notice to be put up on your school notice board requesting for the best photographs for the upcoming school magazine. Fine? Thank you, children. Yeah, and finally, a big thank you to all of you for watching and hearing this presentation, which I think will help you a lot. And if you have any queries, you can post them and I shall try to clear your doubts. Okay? So, goodbye. Thank you once again. Slide.